Hello there, and welcome back to Crystal Nexus TCG, your home for all things Final Fantasy trading card game related. We're just a few days away from the release of the brand new set, Journey of Discovery. With the release right around the corner, I figured it's the perfect time to talk about what this set has to offer. So the question is, what exactly do we know? Let's discuss it. Journey of Discovery is set to release on November 14th, 2025. Following the lead of the previous set, Gunslinger in the Abyss, booster boxes will contain 18 packs each. There will also likely be pre-release kits containing 9 packs each, following the same pattern as earlier launches. However, one change starting with Journey, promo card box toppers will no longer be included in the box. So if you're anything like me and prefer to buy a box instead of individual packs, just know that you will no longer be receiving that promo card. Now, let's talk numbers, because what's the point of a set update if I don't tell you what to expect? Journey of Discovery will feature 121 normal printing cards and 163 premium cards. Of those premium cards, 129 will be premium versions of normal cards. 32 will be full art cards. 1 is a special card, that's the signature stamp card, and 1 is a crystal card. This set introduces brand new illustrations and characters making their Final Fantasy trading card game debut. As far as gameplay features, unlike previous sets, all limit break cards in Journey of Discovery will be multi-element. That means way more possibilities for deck construction and strategy. Now, if you're a fan of Final Fantasy VIII, there are 28 newly illustrated cards focusing on Final Fantasy VIII. Now, I may start a war in the comments section with this next statement, but Final Fantasy VIII is not my favorite Final Fantasy game. However, it was the first that I played, so this announcement definitely hits me in the nostalgia. And speaking of fan favorites, let's talk about that special signature card. Who's getting the spotlight this time? It's Terra from Final Fantasy VI. Terra will feature brand new art by Fumio Minagawa, marking the first time his signature has ever been stamped on a card. Honestly, even non-players might chase it just for the art. And that's not all. We're also getting 3 legacy cards reprinted as full art premium cards. We'll be getting Regis from Opus 12, Neo Exdeath from Opus 21, and Ace from Opus 22. So whether you're a player or collector, this set's got something for you. Now I know what you're wondering. What do we know about card playability in this set? If that's not what you're wondering, sorry, that's what I'm prepared to answer. I'm not a mind reader. 5 cards have been revealed and put in the spotlight, so let's go ahead and discuss them. First up is Crystal from Final Fantasy XIV. Previously only a backup, Crystal is being released in this set for the first time as a forward. Her stats are 2 CP, Earth Element, 5000 power. She has 2 abilities. 1 is an auto ability. When Crystal enters the field, if you control 3 or more different elements, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 to your hand, and put the rest on the bottom. That's effectively a free draw when the condition is met. Not hard to hit with multi-element builds or helpers like Shantoto from Opus 1 and light or dark cards. Her second ability is an action ability. Pay 3 CP and dull Crystal. If the cost was paid with CP from 3 or more different elements, play 1 character, cost 5 or less, from your hand. That can be a forward, backup, or monster. That means you can cheat out 4 to 5 CP characters for only 3 CP under the right conditions. Crystal rewards multi-element decks with both card selection and flexible field development, making her an efficient Earth forward option. Next up is Xand from Final Fantasy III. 5 CP, Fire Element, 8000 power. The first effect is when Xand enters the field, name 1 job. All your opponent's forwards with that named job lose all their abilities until the end of turn. And because the effect doesn't say choose, it bypasses many protection mechanics. Second effect, at the start of your attack phase, deal 9000 damage to 1 opposing forward, then draw 1 and discard 1. If the discarded card is another Xand, the effect triggers again, enabling burn chains if you build around it. Xand gives fire decks massive board control and the ability to shut down any job you choose and burn the opponent's board. Third is Locke from Final Fantasy VI. Stats are 2 CP, Ice Element, 5,000 power. First ability, when Locke enters the field, your opponent draws one card, then randomly discards one. This then sets up Locke's other effects. Second ability, when your opponent discards one or more characters due to your summons or abilities, choose one character and dull and freeze it. This can target forwards or backups. Third ability, when your opponent discards one or more summons due to your summons or abilities, draw one card. Locke works well with ice discard enablers, giving you disruption plus card advantage and field control. Fourth, the Emperor, Final Fantasy II. Stats are 2 CP, Water Element, 4,000 power. Ability number 1. When the Emperor is put from the field into the break zone, draw one card, then you may play one The Emperor, cost 5 or less from your hand onto the field. Currently, all Emperor cards are 5 CP or less, so this is effective recursion and replacement. Ability number 2. Dull the Emperor, put the Emperor into the break zone, choose one opposing forward, it loses all abilities and 8,000 power until the end of turn. Because of summon sickness, it can't be used immediately, but once set up, it can make most forwards useless. The Emperor pressures opponents with a lose-lose choice. Break him and you get a replacement value, or leave him and he can cripple your board. And last but not least, Edea from Final Fantasy VIII. She's a 5 CP lightning element forward with 7,000 power. She has 2 auto abilities. First ability, when Edea enters the field, you may search for one Category 8 character of cost 2 or less and play it onto the field. Second ability, at the end of each of your turns, if you control 4 or more Category 8 characters, draw one card. Combined with her first ability, you can get some serious momentum going and potentially refill your hand in the process. In a Category 8 themed deck, her ability to search and play small characters is very valuable. That's it for this pre-release update. I hope this gives you an idea of what to expect from Journey of Discovery. And as always, if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. I'll see you next time on Crystal Nexus TCG.